Affordable housing sounds good, right? The cost of rent in SF costs an arm and a leg.
Yeah, and your other arm.
And your other leg.
And your cabeza.
And whatever else is left of your body.
But while everyone agrees we desperately need more affordable homes, making real progress on the issue can feel like watching paint dry.
In a studio that costs $4,000 a month.
Hi, I'm Josh Kane.
And I'm Megan Mitchell. And this is Hella News.
San Francisco has a major deadline coming up next year. Due to population growth and future projections, the city needs to show the state it has a plan for 82,000 new units of housing by the year 2031.
And let's not sugarcoat it. City officials are scrambling.
Yeah, if by scrambling you mean they're spending hours discussing whether shadows from tall buildings cause gentrification.
The Planning Commission decided that the shadow impacts on the historic resource were an impact that couldn't be mitigated and chose to override that impact. What if the board decides differently?
Those comments from Supervisor Hillary Ronen were made during the most controversial housing decision in the city last year. Supervisors shut down a project on Stevenson Street that would have built almost 500 units of housing. Killing the project? It's the definition of perfect being the enemy of the good.
And new state punishments for failing to prove SF can build more housing by 2031 will soon be way harsher.
Punishments like Folsom Street Fair punishments?
It's a little different.
Oh, yikes. If the state rejects SF's big housing plan, the city could miss its target to receive millions, if not billions, in grants for affordable housing. And the city's Board of Supervisors ain't exactly rising to the challenge. One idea supervisors have put on the table would be to build denser housing on the west side of the city by allowing 4-unit homes on any single-family lot.
So what's holding this up? Well, supervisors keep slapping affordability requirements that create a ton of added cost. Now, we know affordable housing is generally designed to insulate communities of color from being displaced by gentrification. But here's the issue. Building in SF is freaking expensive.
Yeah, and adding affordability requirements to housing projects, especially small properties, basically means no developer or homeowner will ever build because they'll lose money.
Stupid capitalism.
Give me say it's more important for the city to build all types of housing, even luxury condos. The theory here is that building housing of any type will drive down costs for everyone, as some people move into nicer homes and vacate more affordable apartments.
As you can see, solving the housing crisis is basically asking for a migraine.
You know, I got to admit, it feels like we've got a forest fire burning, and we're trying to figure out how much water to put in the squirt gun.
And if that's frustrating, well, welcome to SF's great housing debate.
You might as well sit back, enjoy a drink with a soggy paper straw, and suck it up.